This is Lecture 4 for Class 4, and we're going to talk about uniform laws. On your screen is a representation of HRS 510-23. We used this as a citation example earlier in the lectures. It concerns the disposition upon death of community property rights. I want to remind you that under the Notes of Decision, there's only one case interpreting this law, and there's only one case under citing references, and there are no secondary sources. Note that in the preliminary information under Part 2, this law is the Uniform Disposition of Community Property Rights at Death Act. An alert mind might want to know, what is this law uniform with? We're going to look at all of the uniform laws that Hawaii has become a part of and explain how that can help you with your research, because there isn't a lot of case law or secondary source material in Hawaii. Uniform laws are designed to minimize litigation and make the law more clear. Uniform laws are the projects of official groups, such as the Uniform Law Commissioners. As it states here on its website, the ULC provides states with nonpartisan, well-conceived, and well-drafted legislation that brings clarity and stability to critical areas of state statutory law. Uniform laws dampen litigation possibilities and unclog court dockets. This commission and others like it study the legislation from multiple states, identifying troublesome areas and then issuing a wholesale replacement of laws that states can adopt. For younger states, like Hawaii, this avoids having lengthy legislative sessions and discussions to just recreate the wheel. At this website, you can see all of the uniform laws from this commission that Hawaii has adopted. Go to Legislation and select Find Legislation. Over on the right, select the state, choose All Dates Available, and then Introduced means it never got passed, Enacted means it did get passed. So let's take a look at how many uniform laws from the Uniform Law Commission Hawaii has adopted. You can see here in the results, there are 5 pages of laws. This is about 90 laws that Hawaii has adopted. So you might be wondering why this is important. Well, let me remind you that there was scant case law on this statute in Hawaii. Other states have also adopted this law, and remember, this is a wholesale replacement. The laws that exist in other states that adopted this uniform law is going to look very similar, and they might have case law that would be highly persuasive in a Hawaii court. To find what other states have adopted our uniform law, we're going to go to Acts and click on Find an Act. Over here on Narrow by Results, over here in Narrow Results By, we're going to put some keywords into that uniform law. I'll just type in community property. There's only one uniform law, and it is the one that we are looking for. And once we open it up, we can see that there are many states with this same law. You can then consult these states' annotated codes by popular name, since we know the name of the law. We can see if their courts might have something to say about this section, or if they have particular secondary source material that you can adopt to your situation here in Hawaii. Knowing that a law is part of a larger community may provide you with persuasive authority not produced in your home jurisdiction. In conclusion, you need to decide on a starting point for the issue you are researching. If your research is concept-driven, you'll need to reach for a secondary authority like an encyclopedia or an ALR annotation. If your research has a piece of primary law attached to it, start there. If you already have a citation, use it. because it's efficient. A statute can lead you to case law, regulations, and secondary authority. If you do not have a citation to start with, you will need to use your keywords and consult an index to a statutory code or run a keyword search to find the right statutes. If you are doing your research in print, never forget to check the pocket parts at the back of the book. And regardless of your format, you always have to be mindful of the dates of the facts and the dates of the law. When you are reading a statute, you must absolutely use the table of contents to orient yourself. And remember, use an unofficial code for your research sanity and to be professionally responsible. This concludes the lectures for Class 4.